Hey everybody, and how are you doing today? Please hit that thumb button. Hey, give me a thumbs up. And today, I just want to talk about for a while, just do it. I was stuck. I was actually living almost in fear of getting on the camera. I had many excuses why I was not filming. I had laundry to do. I needed to run errands. I would always come up with some type of excuse to not do it. But I put on this shirt as my motivation to just do it. Stop thinking about it and just do it. We have so many reasons why we just don't do it when we can do it. We've been culturalized, especially in a Western society, to think that we've got to be perfect to present ourselves, to provide purpose, to speak a good word of love and kindness, because we don't measure up to what society says we should be. But how about just doing it and being you? Because inside of you, there is an awesome story about you. How you've overcome many obstacles in your life. Some of us have been super living in poverty situations half our lives, but we overcame that situation. We improved our situation over time by planning, strategizing, and just doing it. Even when the odds said you won't be able to do it, you still did it. So, I just want to tell you a story. I was 14 years old. It was the premiere night of Roots. And we were out having dinner at a family friend's house. And one of my older sisters had gotten cool. So she went back to go get a coat. And she was met by the fire department. Our house had caught on fire. We had lost everything. We only had the clothes and the shoes on our back. The next day, which was on a Monday, everybody in my family went back to try to salvage, but there was nothing to salvage. The whole house was gone. There was no room for anything. I was the only one that didn't go back. And in my mind, at 14 years old, I was like, I'm not going back. There's nothing to go back to. There's nothing but ashes. So I didn't go back. And we were homeless for a year. We lived with family and friends here and there, families and friends here and there, until I didn't grow up in the projects. So I really didn't have a concept of what the projects was. And even when my father took us down there, I didn't realize that was the projects. And I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, by the way. And so we lived off of 47th and Quincy at that time, 46th and Quincy at that time. We had got a place in the projects and stuff, a 3-bedroom. So this is a whole new environment for me. But my mother told us something. She said, this is only temporary. She said, don't get too comfortable and you're not from here. So that was the saying, hey, don't pick up any of these cultural behaviors or mindsets. So I knew that my way out was school, and I was good in art. So I knew if I got an art scholarship, I was good. So I improved my grades, and when it came time for me to graduate, I got that scholarship because I just do it. I didn't have a plan B. And I started getting into, people started, contacting me, the University of Chicago. But the Pittsburgh Institute of Art, the Cleveland Institute of Art. I was getting into a lot of art competitions and stuff like that. So I was already making my way. So when it was time to graduate, I ended up getting an art scholarship, not one but two. But it still wasn't a full ride to the Ohio State because I believed in me. I believed in me. I started to get the attitude of my circumstances and my situation could not define my future. So I just did it. I just did it because I knew I could do it. I took everything I had, that God-given talent, and I drew pictures, all types of pictures. I just wasn't into what they call the modern art and the interpretive art. I'm more solid. If it looked like an apple, then it's going to be an apple. If it's a human face, I'm going to draw the face and everything. But I like to play with fashion and stuff. So I was really pursuing a commercial arts degree. And when I graduated from high school, I already had taken a state test, so I was already a certified vocational artist also. So I'm just telling you this because if you're down on yourself, I want to just give you motivation. Just do it. You can do it. Don't let society determine your future. I don't care if you're a male. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're older than me. I'm 59. You can still just do it. Whatever your dream is, whatever your passion is. And once, I was in college. I even became a single mother, pursuing my career and everything. But I may have had to adjust the plan, but I still got that college degree. And then the economy went tanked. This is the 80s. It wasn't all, it wasn't all roses. The economy, was terrible by the time I graduated. Couldn't find a job, paying me in my field. And so I went to the military. I started a medical career. And that career lasted me over 20 plus years. I worked for major hospitals, major insurance companies, and then I ended up working even in hospice on the administrative side. It enabled me to purchase homes. It was, cars. I was able to provide a stable environment for my children because I didn't let it stop me. I just do it. I always created a plan, but never had a plan B. When I decided to become a homeowner, I ain't had no idea, but I said I was gonna buy me a house because I just do it. Stop letting things and people's opinions stop you from pursuing whatever that dream or passion is. And even after having that long career in the medical field, I ended up becoming a minister because I always wanted to do that because I just do it. And I became a licensed minister. And as soon as I got my minister's license, God opened up another door, another pathway, and He put me in the human services business where I continue to work now. Because I just do it. And I've decided to just do something else, to start working and building my YouTube page to inspire, to elevate, to educate, because no one has to live by these titles, I'm a melanated woman, and a whole lot of titles come. Negative titles come. They always want to put us in boxes. But those boxes are always limited. And boxes are made to contain you, not to free you, not to liberate you. So the first thing we must do is get out the box, and we can just do it. Kick that lid off that box. Get out that box. Stop limiting yourself because of what society says. What your family can't see in you. Just because they can't see it, don't mean you can't be it. If you want to be a millionaire, just do it. Go out there and become a millionaire. If you got $1 million dream and nobody believes in you, all you got to do is believe in yourself. Even in the word it says, believe. Just believe. And you can do it. There are people creating beautiful art and they don't even have hands, but they do it with their feet. There are people who can't even hear, but they have created beautiful music. There are people who have lost limbs and they still running. There are people who cannot see, but have vision better than 1,000 men. So just do it. Stop waiting for the right time. There will never be the right time. And time waits for no man. I literally put this off for a whole year because I was limiting myself based upon the past. I was looking at myself thinking that they wouldn't receive me. But I'm not worried about that because I ain't in the like business. I ain't never been in the like business because I don't need to be popular. I ain't never needed to be in the in crowd because you can do it. I'm doing it. There are millions of other voices, purpose, talents that are out there that the world is waiting on you. I have counseled women and men, even my clients today. I do not allow them to beat up on themselves. I always speak life to them. I always encourage them. I always tell them, your past does not determine your future unless you decide to live in the past. The graveyard represents the past. In order to live, you cannot reside in the graveyard. You got to come about. You got to say goodbye to the loved one, but you got to leave that graveyard because life is calling you and life is the future. And you got to come about that graveyard. There's just too many of us, especially my people, walking around here in dead man's clothing, but you're still living. Shake off them dead clothes. Go in there and take a shower. Put on some new clothes, some clothing of life. Live life. Stop worrying so much. Trust. Believe. Have confidence in yourself. Do you know you are uniquely and wonderfully made? Nobody has your eye print. Nobody has your fingerprint. Nobody has your voice tone. Nobody has your laugh. And that's just the beginning of it. That is just the beginning of the wonderful, marvelous things that you are. Just do it. Believe in yourself. You know how we used to play, I don't know if the kids still play it anymore, how we used to play hide and go seek. And when the person that was chasing, and he would go back and he was tired of chasing, so he would holler, "Ali, Ali, I'm free. I'm hollering, Ali, Ali, I'm free." You free to pursue your dreams. Just do it. You're free to pursue your passions. Just do it. This message is for me as well as anybody else that has been waiting. For anybody else who thinks they're not good enough because your family told you was crazy. Because you've been waiting for your friends to support you. Just do it. There's so many people. They didn't have no support. And they just believed in themselves. They just did it. So I'm telling you, and I'm talking to myself, just do it. This is just the beginning. I will be coming on and posting up twice a week. Words of encouragement, to elevate, to inspire, to cheer humanity on. The humanity in me, the humanity in you, because we just need to do it. We need to stop walking in fear. Even though we live in the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. For thy rod and staff is with me. Just live on principle. Move fear out of the way. There are things in life that's just going to happen. You make the adjustments and you keep moving on. That fire could have stopped me in my tracks. I could have not made it to Ohio State. And I had a brother that came right behind me. We came from a school that was from the projects. The projects surrounded that school, and it was considered in a poverty-stricken area. But my brother, he just did it too. He came out. He was the first black male in the state of Ohio to be nominated for West Point. He went on to go on a full scholarship to New Mexico Military Institution at the age of 17. So I'm trying to let you know, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the location. It doesn't matter the income, the color of the skin. It matters that you have heart. Take courage. Courage means of the heart. Have heart for yourself, for your dreams. Just do it. Just do it. Do not be like so many that I have witnessed in hospital beds, in hospice beds, that was fighting to the end because they had regrets, because they didn't pursue their dreams, because they allowed this society to steal their gifts and their passions, because they allowed people to speak into their lives. Lies. No man knows what God has planned for you. One thing that I always disliked when I heard people say this, oh, that child ain't gonna be no good, just like his no good daddy. Nobody has a right to speak upon a child's life and his destiny. Who are you when you don't even believe in you? And then you're going to condemn a child a baby because of their parent and father? No, that's inappropriate conversation that you don't have a right to speak upon. Be it parent, auntie, friend, cousin, teacher, too many people have spoken into individual children's lives that have destroyed their future because that tape plays in their head. Young girls, young boys. What if Michael Jordan would have stopped practicing when that coach told him he wasn't good at basketball? We would have never seen it. We would have never seen it. What if Aretha felt so ashamed when she was pregnant at such a young age that she went and hid? We would have never heard her beautiful music. What if Jesus would have never went to the cross? You wouldn't have salvation. So let your spirit be your guide. Stop listening to the voices and the people opinions and just do it. And on the other side, note, believe in yourself. And that's all I'm going to say. Have a great day.